Hi, I'm Grandma Judy. I know I just got back from vacation and look what I found on my vacation. Isn't she the cutest thing ever? And what is she? She's an all-American mutt. Yes. Her mother was a Palm Chihuahua, and I think probably a miniature poodle thrown in there someplace. But what I have is a lovely little, very energetic. Now they said she was 12 weeks old, but I'm thinking she was closer to 6 weeks old. She's just the sweetest thing ever. But she falls asleep, just plain, then over she goes. But she is just lovely, healthy, happy, good little eater, and already learning to go outside to do her business. I know I'm very happy. But just look at her. Isn't she just the cutest thing ever? And her tail will curl up over her back. But if you're looking for a really nice pet, don't worry about the pedigree so much. Worry about the personality. I know. What I wanted was a cute little guy or girl, and this is a girl. And I specifically went after a girl because my daughter has a male chihuahua that just marks everything. And I didn't want a dog that went around and marked everything that he had already marked because, yeah, it would not have been a happy situation in my house. This little girl is just as sweet as can be. Now you can see she's teething. She wants to chew on everything, including me. I don't let her chew on me though, because it's a bad habit to let her get into. But isn't she cute? Her name is Carman, and I really recommend people look at the mixed breed dogs. Go for me, it was important to get one that was going to stay reasonably small. And I saw both of her parents, and while they were mutts, they weren't big mutts. They definitely had some Palm in them and some Chihuahua in them, probably a deer Chihuahua, because they had the little longer legs on some, and others had the little short, chubby legs like her. I know. She's just going to make a really fun companion for me. And I can do some traveling, and it's easy to travel with her. I know. It's just so much fun. But she is just as cute as can be. So would everybody send me a like and a subscribe and little comments? I just love getting the comments. And that way I can have little comments about my Carmen. And if you're like me and really like to see the mutts get a good home, do what I do. Adopt a pet. And in this case, I purchased her from basically she was on somebody's front porch she was one of seven. And they were, very nice people. They didn't have 40 dogs. They had one female. And the money that we gave them for this, they said was going to get her spayed and him fixed. So that was more than a good enough reason to pay for her. Because we have an overabundance of puppies out there. And everybody loves the puppies and they're so cute. And then they grow up and they get rid of them. They put them in the pound or whatever. So try to help where you can so we don't add to an overpopulation of puppies by encouraging people to get their dogs fixed. Yes, she will be fixed as soon as she's old enough. I know. Isn't she just the cutest thing God ever put on the face of the earth? And she travels well. She doesn't mind the car. She doesn't get car sick, even as a baby. So I'm really happy. I went to a story on vacation, and that's where I found her. Well, she was actually in Seaside. But, and I had a very nice vacation. The weather wasn't too cooperative. Well, over here where I'm living, the Goldendale area in Arizona and Washington State, it was hot and dry. We had rain in the story. So that wasn't quite as much fun. But I did find some really fun antique stores and some fun restaurants. I found this off the little restaurant, wasn't actually little, it just looked that way. And it's called uh, Pig and Pancake. I know. They had a wonderful menu, really wonderful menu. And it was only a couple of blocks down from my hotel. I took my friends there. I asked my friends where they wanted to go, and I told them, I said, I don't care, whatever you want, I'm paying for the bill. So let's just go have some fun. They picked the pig and pancake. Surprised me, but I said, okay, that's what you want. Now I know why. The food was wonderful. The service was outstanding. And everything on their main menu, they had on their senior menu. I know. Slightly smaller servings, couple of dollars off, it's all on the price, but really good food. So enjoyed it. I know. I just can't say enough about that. And so I found a great little restaurant, had a lot of fun. You know me, I love going junking, so I've got did that too. And I found my forever companion here. I know, her name's Carmen. Oh, look at those little teeth. And I also came up with, I went to, I do wire wrap jewelry and beadwork. And I got two of these jars just full of what have yous. I'll have to open them up, clean it out, and separate everything out. But a lot of times I can get like big beads and stuff that I really can't afford to get. And they had these on half price, so instead of $20 a jar, they were 10. So that's going to be really fun. And these back here, I was told aren't beads. They're actually shells that they beaded with. So I'm very interested in trying that. And it makes sense because we were on the coast, Pacific coast. And this is the other jar I got. And again, we're going to be opening this up and I'll do a video on it too. But I have to get out everything so I can sort them out, put them in proper little compartments so that I can use all the beads again. I know, it's so much fun. Oh, and I found a whole jar of buttons, all different kinds of buttons. Isn't it fun? Some are big enough for coats, some are all different colors and shapes. So I think that'll be perfectly fun to add to my collection because you know what? You can't get buttons anymore. I know. And when you do get them at the fabric store and stuff, they're so expensive. A card of 3 or 4 buttons, $7, $8. I know. That whole jar, $10. I know. And I have a couple of jars of those, so I don't have to worry about buying buttons probably for the rest of my life because, well, I'm old. But being old's been so much fun for me. I know. I hope you're having fun because I worked all my life. I did. I raised my family. I worked, was married for 54 years, you know, and he's passed away now. So this is the first time I've ever had time to just be me. And I really, really enjoy it. And I hope you're enjoying yours. And my daughter and I, we live in Washington State. And she's a horse person, very physically active. I used to be a horse person. That's where she got it. But now I don't want to take a chance on a fall. I can tend to horses. I mean, I can feed them and water them and that sort of thing, and that's fine. But I'm not riding any. I know. You just get to a certain age, and common sense has to play a little bit of a part. Now, I have friends my age that are still riding, but they've had their horses a long time and they know them, and the horses know them. So they don't have that fear. For me, my old horse, was just that. She got really old, and well, she just passed away a few years back now. And it would mean having to get a new horse and try and trusting them not to fall, not to stumble, not to get ticked off, not to get scared. And having a bomb-proof horse is not an easy thing to find. So I'm going to stick with my little doggy. And now I have two. I have Buddy, my 110-pound All-American Mutt. Yes, he hasn't decided if he likes her yet or not. I think he's a little jealous, just a little bit. But she loves him. She gets buried in his tail. But again, I love the All American Mutts, and I hope you do too. So please come join me. Please like, subscribe, send me those little messages. I really enjoy those. And I'm almost at the 500 subscribers. So if you could help me hit that 500, that would be really fun. I thank you so much. Grandma Judy, bye bye. Bye bye from Carman. She's ready to take a nap. You have yourself a wonderful day. Because I know I'm going to.